I see a world which is completely different to what we have now. There will be geopolitical differences as well. So even though the markets are spread somewhere around the world, but I guess there will be 2 or 3 major centers where everything will be controlled from.
2050. I think the days of middle-aged white men ruling the corporates will no longer be there.
In 2050, migration will change society and business.
I believe in 2050, corporations will be much more diverse regarding genders, but also regarding cultures, which is mainly driven by demographic effects.
When I think about 2050, I think about super cool technology like flying cars, and people will not be spending time commuting to work. They will be working from homes.
Corporation 2050 is, for me, how politics are going to be addressing the fact of aging population and how all those challenges and needs are going to be met.
In 2050, corporations will probably have to do the basics at the best, since the market will be global.
I think the biggest challenge for companies in 2050 will be to integrate diversity. We're developing more and more globally. We're thinking globally. It's going to be the biggest challenge to have all diverse thoughts and personalities on board.
I think the biggest challenge for corporations in 2050 will be to have enough people and the right people on board to do the business.
The greatest challenge for companies in 2050 will certainly be to hire talents, because there is a shrinking workforce. There are less people to hire, and this will be the greatest challenge.
I believe and I really hope that companies will have a more responsible role in the next years in their position in business and then in the entire world. So they actually need a more responsible approach to use our resources, take care of our environment, take care of the division of wealth in developing countries as well as developed countries.
Reaching the most effective mix in energy sourcing is the biggest challenge, one of the biggest challenges industry will face in the upcoming future in order to sustain its own growth.
From my perspective, the crucial point for a company to be successful in the year 2050 will be a well-developed and well-established innovation management in order to set the company apart from the competition and to ensure a long-term growth.
I believe the biggest change in leadership in 2050 will be in mobility.
If companies want to survive in 2050, they have to learn to manage technology and not let technology manage them.